So while we are waiting for everybody else to join, now a quick question to everybody. Did anybody get a chance to see the video of last class and make their own notes? Anybody?
No.
No? So remember one thing, this video is meant for you guys only. Okay? Zainab, how about you, beta? Turn your video on, your video is off. And Sivansh, you also better. Okay? I want all the kids to keep the video on so that the communication between the teacher and the student is more effective. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So my question to you all is, who all got a chance to watch the video of the class to see what we did in the last class? And I heard no as a loud and clear no from Sivansh, and that is honest. I like that. At least there's no hiding of the fact. Okay. Here comes. Yeah, Zainab, go ahead.
I watched the video, but I didn't take notes.
Okay. So that's okay, because that's the start. Now we have Dia also. Dia, you want to turn your video on, beta? Okay. So here's the thing. The whole purpose for making the video is not for me to become a YouTuber, okay? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a teacher, okay? Plain, simple, old, boring teacher, okay?
Why don't you become a YouTuber anyway?
That's okay. I mean, I'm not aspiring to become a YouTuber. That's what I'm saying. YouTube gives me a chance where I can keep things that can I share with you all. That's why I'm making the video and uploading on YouTube so that my videos don't get lost. I don't have to worry about storing it somewhere. Okay? That's the whole purpose. So, before we start the class, my request to you all would be that after the class, not immediately, but after some time, just watch the video, and wherever you see I'm talking unnecessarily, skip that part. My talks are not important. What I teach you is more important. Okay? So, and then when I'm teaching something serious, hear it out, pause it, note it down. Continue. Something interesting that you find, pause it, note it down. So that way it will become your own note that you can refer to later, right? I mean, we learn for 2 months, we practice something, after 2 months if you try recalling what you learned, you'll forget everything. So when you are making notes, that will stay with you. You can make a notebook of maths, say okay, level 1 maths, and put a day, and whatever we learn on that day, make a note of it. So that way, you will have something that you can refer back to later on and keep that as your knowledge base. Okay? Yeah? Sanvi, okay? Everybody okay, right? Okay. So, now, what is that we are going to learn today? And my answer to that is, we are not learning anything new. We don't want to learn anything new unless we are confident about what we have learned before. So in the previous class, if you guys remember, we learned about how to calculate area and perimeter of rhombus and kite. And I want to check who all are comfortable here, who all are not. If there is some doubt, I will clarify those doubts, and then we will go on to the next shape that is called trapezoid. Okay? And my request to everybody would be, we will keep our talking to a minimal. Okay? Anything that is not related to maths, we'll keep that to a minimal. Okay? I know I keep cracking dad jokes, but we'll keep it to a minimal. So, if you guys remember, this is a rhombus. I am saying that this is a rhombus. Even if it doesn't look like a rhombus, believe me, it's a rhombus. And every side, and I'm just saying okay, this side is 6 centimeter. I'm saying this is rhombus. Okay? This side is 6 centimeter. The length of this diagonal is 12 centimeter. Okay? and length of this diagonal is 8 centimeter. Okay, this is one rhombus. There's another rhombus. This is also a rhombus. Even if it doesn't look like a perfect rhombus, believe me, it's a rhombus. Length of this diagonal is 12 centimeter and length of this side is 6 centimeter. Okay, we have dealt with enough centimeters. Let's say this is inches and this is 12 inches. I want you guys to find out the area and perimeter of this rhombus and this rhombus. This is also a rhombus. And I am trying to trick you guys, okay? I am giving you that clue already. That I am trying to trick you guys here. If you think about the problem and then try solving it, you will catch that trick. If you don't think about it and then try doing it, you may not be able to catch that trick. So I'm repeating the question one more time. I have two rhombus here, this rhombus and this rhombus. Here I am saying this side of this length is 6 centimeter, length of this diagonal is 12 centimeter, length of this diagonal is 8 centimeter. I am saying find out the area and perimeter of this rhombus. Then I am saying this is another rhombus where length of this side is 6 inches, length of this diagonal is 12 inches. I am asking you to find out the area and perimeter of these two rhombus. Hey Siddharth, how are you? Siddharth, can you?
How are you?
I'm good. So Siddharth, you were not in the last class. You missed the last class because you were enjoying Super Bowl. Okay. So in the last class we learned about how to find out the area and perimeter of a rhombus and kite. Okay. And we practiced some problems. I want to see who all remembers what we learned in the last class. Now question to you Siddhant is, do you know how to find out the area of a rhombus?
No.
No? Okay. Then just,
Oh
okay,
my God, I think I do.
you do? Try, give it a shot, okay? Even if you go wrong, it's fine. I don't mind my kids going wrong. I mind when my kids don't try. So find out the area of this rhombus and area of this rhombus. Find out perimeter of this rhombus, find out perimeter of this rhombus. And you guys have exactly 8 minutes. I mean, if you take 9 minutes, that's okay, but try it. Yes, you are.
What was the question again?
You have two rhombus, rhombus number 1, rhombus number 2. This rhombus has this side given as 6 centimeter, this diagonal is given as 12 centimeter, this diagonal is given as 8 centimeter. I want you to find out the area and perimeter of this rhombus. Similarly, this is second rhombus. Here your diagonal, this diagonal is 12 inches, this side is given as 6 inches. I want you to find out the area and perimeter of this rhombus also. So there are two problems to solve. Okay? Yes, Siddhant.
What's the length for the second rhombus?
This is the length of the side given. This is length of one diagonal given. Second diagonal's length I don't have.
Oh.
And one of the question is a trick question, okay? Because I want to trick you guys to see who is thinking and who is not. Sivans, you have raised your hand. You still have a question? Or you want to focus on solving the problem?
Focus on solving the problem.
Then hands down. Pujit, you got the question? No?
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Yeah. Deal with it. So, Sivans, you can put your hands down because you have raised your hand still. Yes, Janan.
Wait, the second one's centimeters?
I'm sorry, Beta?
Is the second one centimeter?
No, this is inches. This one in inches.
Okay.
Yes, Janan.
I got my answers.
Okay. What are the answers?
For the first one, I got 16 centimeters.
16 centimeter as what?
Um,
Area, perimeter, what is that? Area?
area.
Area is
16 centimeters.
centimeters?
I didn't do the perimeter, I only did the area.
Okay. Okay. How about this one?
For the area on that one, I got 72 inches.
Okay. So find out the perimeter also, beta, okay, while your friends are doing the problems, okay?
Okay.
And guys, remember one thing. Don't get biased by anybody's answer. You have to find your own answer, okay? Your friend might be doing it right. Your friends may not be doing it right also. So you can only rely on your answers or your solution. Dia is thinking something. Tell me, beta, what is going in your mind right now?
It's nothing. I was working on a question.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, if there is any doubt, let me know. Yes, Siddhant, what did you get?
So I don't know how to do the area for the second one.
Okay.
But the perimeter for the first one, I got a perimeter of 24
24 what?
centimeters.
Okay. How about area?
And for the area, I got 72 square centimeters.
72 square centimeters, okay.
I don't know how to do the other one.
Okay. And I'll come to you. I'm suspecting, I'm hoping, I'm assuming that you're thinking about it. I'll come to you, okay? Let's see what Sivas has to share.
For perimeter, perimeter outside part, in total, I got 24 inches.
Which
And
one?
all-
Which one? You have to, first one, this is second one. You have to tell me one by one. First one,
And I got confused.
second one.
The perimeter, I got 24, and the area. Wait, are we supposed to add up like the area
No, see, for this one you have to tell me how much is the perimeter, how much is the area. For this one you have to tell me how much is the perimeter, how much is the area. Okay?
Yeah, but wait. So like the bottom part of the rhombus, the bottom part of the area of the rhombus is 16.
What is bottom part of rhombus?
Like, so you like split it horizontally into one part and another part.
No. So we are not going that far. I am not saying bottom part, top part. I am saying tell me what is the area of this rhombus. And there has to be only one answer.
Oh, for the so for the area, wait, I'm still calculating the area, but for perimeter I got 24 inches.
24, this is 24 inches.
No, for like the first rhombus.
This is first rhombus 24 inches or 24 centimeters.
Wait, you're doing centimeters?
So I have written 6 centimeter, 12 centimeter, 8 centimeter.
Oh, I thought it was 8.
No, there is nothing to think. See the board here. Okay? It's centimeter and this one is inches. Okay? That's the difference.
I got 16.
Okay. Yes, dear. Tell me better.
I'm confused.
Okay, not a problem. So that's why I'm a very sticky teacher. What I mean by that is I will hold everybody's hand till I feel that everybody is confident about what we are doing. So that's why I'm going back to the same thing again. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, I'll explain that. How about Pujit? What did you get?
Hold up. I only know the perimeter for both of them. I'm still working on the area.
How much is the perimeter for both of them?
Both of them is, for the first one, it's 24 centimeters.
Okay.
For the second one, it's 24 inches.
Okay. Find out the area real quick. You guys have 2 more minutes, okay?
I actually know the perimeter. I mean the area of the first one.
How much is that?
72. 72 square centimeters.
Did you calculate it or you are believing Siddhant?
I calculated.
Calculated, okay. How about Sadhvi?
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Okay, okay. Zainab, tell me better.
I'm a little confused on perimeter.
Perimeter for which one? Both?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me stop everybody, okay? And show you guys how we will do things in a very simple way. Okay? Very, very simple way. Let's look at this one first. Okay? Everybody here. I need everybody's attention here, okay? Pujit, Sanvi, Diya, Siddhant, Janab, Shivans, myself, everybody. Okay, so here we have this rhombus. This side is given. I'm deleting all the answers, okay? Because I don't want to get biased by anybody's answer. And you guys can check whether your answer is correct or you missed something. It's a clean slate now. So we had this rhombus. We'll talk about this later, okay? We have this rhombus where this side is given as 6 centimeter. This diagonal is given as 12 centimeter and this diagonal is given as 8 centimeter. Very clear? No confusion? Yeah? Because knowing the question is more important than knowing the answer, okay? If you know the question clearly, it will be easy to work on it. So we have to find out 2 things, area and perimeter. I'm only talking about this one right now. What is a perimeter? Perimeter is the length of the entire boundary. So if I know this length, this length, this length and this length, I can add them all together and that will be my perimeter. Sure? Any shape's perimeter is sum of the entire length of the boundary. Yeah? Shivans, are you with me? Keep your video on, okay? I want to make sure that nobody gets confused later on. Okay, that's why I'm taking time and going slow. So if I have to find out the perimeter of any shape, I need to know the length of the entire boundary, meaning this side, this side, this side, and this side's length. That will be my first go to find out the perimeter of this shape. Everybody with me? Sandy okay? Jana okay? Dia okay? Everybody okay? Yeah. So, I know this side's length. How about these three sides? Oh, we know by the property of rhombus that rhombus has all four sides of same length, because rhombus we get by squeezing a square. When you squeeze the square, make it thinner and taller, your all sides length remain the same, only the angle changes. This just became thinner and taller, that's it. Meaning, in the rhombus, the length of all my sides are same. So if this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter, and this is also 6 centimeter. Yeah? So, to find out the perimeter of a rhombus, we don't have to ask for all the sides. Just one side is given, we know that okay, all other sides will be same. Dia, is that okay, beta? Dia, are you with me, beta, so far? Pujit, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, I know the length of all the four sides by knowing the property of rhombus. So if I have to find out the perimeter, I do not have to do any magic. I have to just add 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. I have to just add them all. Hey Mustafa. So Mustafa, we are still practicing what we learned in the last class. Area and perimeter of rhombus and kite. That's what we'll do. So this is the problem that I had given. So this was a rhombus. We are trying to find out the area and perimeter. So now 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 6 centimeter. If we add all of them, that will be my perimeter. Now if centimeter is equal to apple, I have 6 apples, 6 more apples, 6 more apples, 6 more apples. I have total 6 plus 6 12 plus 6 18 plus 6 24 apples. My apple is centimeter. Done. Yeah? Agreeable? No confusion? Okay. So perimeter is fine. Since we are doing the perimeter, let's come to this rhombus also. Same thing, this is also a rhombus. If I am given one side's length, this will be the same length for this side. It will be the same length for this side also. It will be the same length for this side also. Now if I have to find out the perimeter, I will add these 4. Here we have centimeter, here we have inches. Everything else remains the same. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, 24 centimeters. Here 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, 24 inches. Here it will be 24 inches. What is the difference between this guy and this guy? This guy is using centimeter as a unit for measurement. This guy is using inches as a unit for measurement. Yeah? No doubt, no confusion. Yeah? Everybody okay? Yes, Jana. Yes, Jana, go ahead, brother.
One question.
Yeah.
Why are we doing the 6 instead of the other ones? Are we doing like the? Oh wait, actually, no, I got it.
No, so, I mean, because no, we just decoded how do we find out the perimeter. So we thought, okay, since we are doing the perimeter for this guy, we'll do perimeter for this guy also the same way. That's all. Okay? Now, perimeter is done. We have no confusion anymore. So I can write down the answer for both the questions at the top. Saying perimeter for this guy is 24 centimeter and perimeter for this guy is equal to 24 centimeter. Now we are trying to find out the area of both the rhombus. Yeah? So always look at breaking down the problem into smaller pieces. We have to find out the area and perimeter, so we found out the perimeter, which was easy for us. Now, what we learned in the previous class, that is why I was asking you guys, who all watch the video of the class to revise, right? You will not remember everything that I say. I crack a lot of dad jokes also. You don't need to remember those dad jokes. You have to only remember what we learned, okay? So here, we learned area of a rhombus is equal to half into length of the first diagonal into length of the second diagonal. This is the formula that we learned. What is that?
This is the formula.
That is what I told in the last class. And you forgot that, and that is okay, because that is how our human brains are. Human brains doesn't retain things unless you revise them, okay? It's a very normal behavior. It has nothing to do with Shivansh's brain or Sanvi's brain or Viren's brain. We all have similar brains, okay? So when we practice something, it gets glued there in the brain. That's why you have to watch the video of the class, okay? To make your own notes. Alright?
Okay.
Do you guys agree to what I'm saying? Janab, Mustafa, Dia, Siddhant? So my request to you all would be, whenever we learn something in the class's video is 1 hour long. You don't have to spend 1 hour to watch the entire video. You can keep skipping. Like right now, I'm giving you guys unnecessary, extra information. This part you don't have to watch. Skip this part. Come to the main topic and watch that part. You can finish the video of one class in 15 to 17 minutes. That's what I think. Okay? So, this is what we learned, that if you have to find out the area of a rhombus is half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Now we are talking about this diagonal. I have one diagonal given as 12 centimeter, other diagonal given as 8 centimeters. So if I have to find the area here, I will plug in the value here. So half into first diagonal, which is 12 centimeter, into second diagonal, which is 8 centimeter. Okay? That means centimeter and centimeter, they can be multiplied with each other. Okay? So centimeter into centimeter. Again, helping you guys recall. 2 into 2 you write as 2 square. 4 into 4 you can write as 4 square. 5 into 5 you can write as 5 square. Centimeter into centimeter will be centimeter square. Sivans into Sivans into Sivans will be equal to Sivans square. Diya into Diya will be Diya square as well. Okay? This is math. This is not a dad joke. Sanvi into Sanvi will be Sanvi square as well. Pujit into Pujit is Pujit square too. Mustafa into Mustafa is also Mustafa square. Okay? Yeah? Alright? So, that was the lighter side of it to help you guys remember this. So now here I have half into 12 into 8 centimeter, centimeter. So I will have to multiply centimeter into centimeter. That gives me a centimeter square. And then I have to multiply the numbers. So I have to multiply half into 12 into 8. That many centimeter squares. So if I put it here, half into 12 into 8 centimeters square. That means I can write, let's put them all together. So 12 I can write as 12 by 1, 8 I can write as 8 by 1. So now everything on the second floor together. So 1 into 12 into 8 divided by 2 into 1 into 1. Now see, this many centimeters square. So here, let's break them into smaller numbers. 1 is a small number anyways. 12 I can write as 2 into 6. For 8 I can write as 4 into 2. And then I have 2 into 1 into 1. This many centimeters square. Now why I'm doing this? I'm breaking the numbers into smaller numbers so that I can play with them. And I can do tic-tac-toe. So I have 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, tic-tac-toe. So now I have 2 into 6 into 4 divided by 1. That many centimeters square. So 2 into 6 is 12. 2 into 6 is 12. Am I missing something? Yeah. 2 into 6 is 12. 12 into 4 is 48. 48 centimeter square. That will be my area of the first rhombus. So Pujit's mouth opened wide. What was that for? Tell me, what did you realize while after seeing my drama on the board?
When I got the same answer.
Got the same answer. But see, again, one thing here for you all, okay? In this class, I don't really care much about what is the answer you are getting. My focus is always on making sure that you guys know how you are approaching this problem. If you have to find out the area of a rhombus, first thing that should flash in your mind is area of a rhombus is half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. What is my diagonal 1? 12 centimeter. What is my diagonal 2? 8 centimeter. Once you put that thing, if you make a mistake while calculating it, that you can fix by doing practice. But if you don't know the formula itself, there is no magic that happens. Is everybody clear? 100%. Now, so this one's area and perimeter both we got. So area is, we got as 48 centimeters square. Now, a quick magic trick here. If you ever calculate the area and you get area as, let's say, 15 centimeter or 20 inches or 50 miles, that should be a red flag, because your area cannot be centimeter. You are multiplying two things. It has to be centimeter square. As soon as you get centimeter or inches, that should ring the bell for you that, okay, I'm missing something. Then you go back to your calculation, you'll realize where you missed something. Okay? So your area will always be square of the unit. Anything's area, if you ever get area equal to 50 centimeter or 50 inches or 50 miles or 50 yards, whatever it is, that is not going to be correct. Something you would have missed. Just check. Okay? Everybody okay with that? Yes or no?
I think I got it from a complete picture.
What is that, Beta?
I think I got it from a complete picture.
Put your question again. I will tell me where you are. Okay, let me walk you through this whole journey. Okay, this is a journey. This is a story that I have here. Okay, so this was a rhombus for which we had to find out the area. Now my brain is thinking, okay, how do I find out the area of it? Area of a rhombus is, we know this, we have learned this formula. That area of a rhombus is diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by 2. This is the formula that we have learned. Like we know area of a rectangle is length times width. Likewise, area of a rhombus is half into diagonal 1 into diagonal 2. Okay? And I promise you guys that when you guys go to 7th or 8th grade, I will explain you how this formula came into existence also. Okay? I will explain that to you. If I try explaining it now, you guys will be scared. This needs some more concepts to be learned in the higher grade. But for now, let's remember this formula. So once I will come to you, just hold it there. So once you know the formula, then you are trying to figure out, do I have the value of both the diagonals? Yes, this diagonal is given as 12 centimeter, this diagonal is given as 8 centimeter. So I'm putting all the things. Now, can I eat my lunch with one waffle and rice and curry? No. Meaning, you cannot mix breakfast and lunch items together. Correct? That is what I mean here. You cannot multiply numbers and the units together. So you will multiply unit with a unit and numbers with numbers. So when you multiply this unit with this unit, centimeter into centimeter, you got centimeter square. And then you are multiplying the numbers. Half into 12 into 8. So half into 12 into 8, when you do half into 12 into 8, you can write this as 1 into 12 into 8. Only thing in the denominator is 2. Now you can do tic-tac-toe. This 12 you can write as 6 into 2. This 2 and this 2 tic-tac-toe gone. So 1 into 6 into 8, that is 6 into 8, 48. 48 what? Centimeter square. That's it. Make sense? Dia, is it sounding convincing? Kind of. So again, see, there'll be things that you will understand in one go. There'll be things that sometimes needs one more iteration. So whenever you come across that situation, you'll have to. That is why I'm putting the video also for you guys. That okay, let me watch it one more time. Am I confused? Am I missing something? Is there something that I need to be aware of? Yep. Okay, Siddhant, Garuda.
So I get everything, I just don't like, what's the answer?
48 centimeters square.
Oh.
So what half into 12 into 8, that many centimeters square. Half into 12 into 8. How do you do it? Half into 12 into 8. Meaning 12 into 8, half of that. 12 into 8 is 96. Half of that. Or you can do it the playful way I do. 12 into 8, half of that. That many centimeters square. So centimeter square remains centimeter square, 12 into 8. 12 I can write as 12. Let me just break 8. 4 into 2 divided by 2. So this 2 and 1, 2 tic-tac-toe. What you have? 12 into 4, which is 48 centimeters square. Yep. Make sense? Okay. Shivans, you had raised your hand. Tell me what the question is.
I don't exactly get what's happening.
Some magic happened. Now that puts me on the spot. Tell me, what is that you understood in the first place?
I understood the perimeter, and I kind of understood the area, but everything.
See, okay, there's one word that okay, hold it there. There's one word which I don't like at all. We understand it or we don't understand it. There's nothing kind of understanding. So never use that word, I kind of understood. That simply means I did not understand. If you give me point blank answer, that makes my job easier. So that is what I would request you all. That don't give me any roundabout answer. Say I understood it or I did not understand it. If you did not understand, tell me what you did not understand. And I don't get tired. I'll explain one more time. It's okay. No workaround. Okay. I will come back to this problem one more time. Now this question, okay? This question was a trick question. This question was a trick question, I said. Okay? And I remember when Siddhant gave the answer, he told me that I don't know how to find out the answer for this guy. Right, Siddhant? Remember? Because Siddhant was struggling with himself. He was thinking that if I remember correctly, area of a rhombus is diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by 2. This is the formula we have learned. I am only given diagonal 1. If this is diagonal 1, I am given this value. Where is diagonal 2? No value. If you have to make, let's say, a curry, I know I'm giving food example, I'm kind of hungry right now. If you have to make curry, you need vegetables and then you need spices also. Only if you are only given the green vegetables and you are asked to make curry, imagine what kind of curry you will make without the spices. It will not have any taste. It will not have the right answer. It is not the right recipe. So is the case here. If somebody says or forces you to find out the area of a rhombus, you will say, I will solve it if and only if you give me both the diagonals. If you give me only one diagonal, I cannot manufacture the second one. Okay? So you will say your question is not complete. So I cannot solve it. Yeah? So Siddhant, probably that was the reason why you were not able to figure it out. Yeah? Sivas, is it making sense to you, beta? Whatever I said, did that make sense? I know curry example was not a great example, but still, you need the ingredients for doing something. Yeah?
Understand.
Yeah. Okay, now I will make the board clean and then try to knock off the doubt that Shivans had, and I see Dia is not sounding convinced, okay? So that's why I'm going to this problem one more time, okay? I'm not here to teach myself, I'm here to teach you all, and everybody who thinks that they are sure about it, just watch it, watch this boring act of mine one more time. So our question was that this is a rhombus and one side was given as 6 centimeter. This diagonal was given as 12 centimeter. This was given as 8 centimeter. And we had to find out the area. That was the question, Shivans? Yeah? Yeah.
No, but the one, the example who you had, like the one with so much writing on it, I get that.
So that's what. So forget about the example. Don't get glued to the numbers. Stay glued to the approach. Okay?
Okay.
This is a problem. Okay? You are given. Okay, hold it. Don't get tempted to talk. Be on mute. Right now it's only my chance to talk. I have one diagonal is 12 centimeter and other diagonal is 8 centimeter and I've been asked to find out the area. Okay? So, if I stress my brain out, my brain tells me that okay, if I have to find out the area of this shape which is called rhombus, area of rhombus is diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by 2. So far okay? Nothing complicated? Diya okay beta? Sanvi okay?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Sanvi, don't scratch hair so much. See, I used to scratch my hair and see what is the end result now. I'm just kidding. You guys will not lose hair like me. Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. Alright. So, this is my only way to find out the area of a rhombus. Yes, Mustafa. Are you worried about your hair as well?
Answer for it?
Don't even think about the answer. Okay? I don't really care about the answer much. And that's what I want to teach you guys. That don't care about the answer. Don't overwhelm yourself by thinking too much about the answer. Just think about how you are going to do it. You'll get the answer by default. Okay?
Alright.
Now, in this problem, this is my formula. Do I have all the information that I need? What is my diagonal 1? Let's say this is diagonal 1, this is diagonal 2. So my diagonal 1 is given as 12 centimeter. Diagonal 2 is given as 8 centimeter. Okay, so I have the value for first diagonal and second diagonal also, divided by 2. Now look at this. Centimeter into centimeter will become centimeter square. Like 2 into 2 becomes 2 square. So the unit is taken care. Now I have what I'm left with 12 into 8 divided by 2. Yeah. Now we have to just do this part. Look at this. I'm not missing any part of my calculation. Look at my story. Area equal to diagonal 1 to diagonal 2 by 2. My diagonal 1 is 12 centimeter. Diagonal 2 is 8 centimeter divided by 2. I'm just continuing with the story. Then in the next step I multiply centimeter and centimeter became centimeter square and then I'm putting the numbers here. Now what I'm saying is, let's see if I can make this number smaller. 12 I can write as 6 into 2, correct? Similarly 8 I can write as 4 into 2. And this 2 is anyway a small number. Why I'm doing all that? This is my chance to play, which I call as tic-tac-toe. Now I have smaller numbers. I see some common numbers also between the numerator and denominator. So this 2, 1, 2 in the denominator and 1, 2 in the numerator I can knock off by doing tic-tac-toe. What I'm left with? 6 into 2 into 4. That many centimeters square. 6 into 2 is 12. 12 times 4 is 48. That's my answer. Is it sounding more convincing now?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the advantage of watching the video also. So let's say if I rush through something, I assume that everybody understood. Even if you miss it, when you watch the video of the class, you will see me doing the same drama and circus in the video also. Okay? So then you will be able to relate, and then you can practice some problems. Okay? Everybody okay so far?
Yeah. What
So-
did you say?
No, I was just asking if everybody is okay. Now we have, what is that?
Huh? Nothing.
Nothing.
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Okay, we are comfortable. And my only way to be comfortable is when I see you guys comfortable. That is why I solve the same problem 4 times. To make sure that all kids of mine are comfortable here. Yeah? Everybody, Sanvi comfortable, Siddhant. Some of you will be tired also that, oh man, this teacher teaches the same thing so many times. But that is only to make you guys comfortable. Now there is other problem. This time I am giving you guys one rhombus and one kite. Okay, for this is rhombus. I am writing it down because my drawing skills are not great. If my drawing doesn't look like a rhombus, go by what I am saying here or claiming here. This rhombus, one diagonal is 15 inches and this diagonal is 20 inches. Okay. I want you to find out the area of this guy, and this is a kite. This side is 5 centimeter, this side is 12 centimeter, this diagonal is 15 centimeter and this diagonal is 12 centimeter. I want you guys to find out the area of kite also. Now, question to Siddhant, because Siddhant was not in the last class. Do you know how to find out the area of a kite, Siddhant?
No.
No? Okay, the only clue is, okay, so for everybody to be comfortable, area of kite and area of rhombus uses the same formula. Diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 by 2. Okay? Go for it. Solve both the problems. We have only 11 minutes left for the class. So, speed matters. Speed and accuracy both. Yes, Shivans.
What is the unit?
What is that?
What's the unit for the rhombus?
Centimeters.
Centimeters?
I will say it one last time for everybody. Here, diagonal 1 is 20 centimeter, diagonal 2 is 20 inches, and this diagonal is 15 inches. Here the diagonal is 15 centimeter and this diagonal is 12 centimeter. This side is 5 centimeter, this side is 12 centimeter. Okay? So you guys have exactly 5 minutes for solving this problem, so that I am saving 5 minutes for myself to explain it to anybody who is finding it a little difficult to deal with.
5, 10 minutes. Okay.
Everybody focus on solving this. Time is running. Yes, Mustafa, what did you get?
I got 300 for the rhombus, but for the kite, I can't read the numbers.
15 and 12.
Alright.
And whenever anybody gives me the answer, don't give me the answer without the unit, because without the unit, it is a problem. I cannot be 5 miles and 6.5 yards tall. I'm 5 feet 6 inches tall. Okay.
I got my answers.
Yep. Tell me what the answers are.
300 centimeters for the rhombus and 180 centimeters for the kite.
Say it slowly so that I can register that. This is how much?
300
Okay. 300 what?
centimeters.
But here the units are in inches.
I mean, 300 inches.
Here are inches. Okay. How about this guy?
And 180 centimeters.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Pujit.
Do we have to do the area for?
Only area, no perimeter.
Okay.
Yes, Siddharth.
I got the answers.
Tell me that.
So for the first one, it's 150 centimeters, and the second one, it's 450 centimeters square.
So this is, say it one more time. This is?
For the first one, it's 150 centimeters.
This unit is inches, okay?
So the first one's 150 inches, and the second one's 450 centimeters square.
So why it is inches then? It should be inches square as well, right? Both are area.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Janab. Unmute yourself, beta.
What is the numbers of the second one again?
Second one, this is 15 centimeter, this is 12 centimeter. This is 5, this is 12. So 15, 12, 5, 12 centimeters. Got it?
It's 15, 12, and 5 centimeters, right?
Yeah, this is 15 centimeter, this is 12 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter, this is 12 centimeter.
Okay.
Alright. Mr. Shivans, tell me, what did you get?
We got my answer for both the rhombus's area and both the kite's area and perimeter.
Okay, how much is the area for the rhombus?
Wait. Okay. For the rhombus, I think it's 70 centimeters.
70 centimeters?
Wait. Let me recalculate that.
You guys have only 2 minutes, only 1 minute now. Because I will take the remaining 5 minutes for doing it myself.
Okay, for that one, it's for the rhombus's area, it's like 50 centimeters. And for the kite's perimeter,
No perimeter, I need only area. Why perimeter?
for the area, I got 54 centimeters.
Okay. How about Sanvi? Working on it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Mustafa has given the answers, Zinal is working on it, Pujit is working on it. How about Dia?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Just because we have only 5 more minutes left. So I'm just wondering if you will be able to finish it in the given time or not. So let me solve it and then you guys can verify it with the way you are doing it. Okay. This is the rhombus. I want everybody to pay attention to this. Okay. I see some small mistakes happening. That's why I'm wanting to do it in front of you guys so that you guys register it. Okay. So here, this is a rhombus. And if I have to find out the area of a rhombus, the formula that we have learned is area of a rhombus is diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by 2. Very simple. So here, what is my one diagonal is 12 inches. Second diagonal is 15 inches. So 20 inches into 15 inches divided by 2. That's what I'm going to do. Now look at the unit. You are not going to multiply inches with 20 or inches with 15 or inches with 20 here. Inches will get multiplied with itself and that will become inches square. Inches square. Here what I have? 20 into 15 by 2. Now 20 I can write as 2 into 10 and 15 I can write as 5 into 3 divided by 2. That many centimeters square. Don't lose, sorry, not centimeters square, inches square. Don't lose any thread. Make sure that your story is continuing without any break. Now, once we have come to this point, then you see that, okay, this 2 and this 2 you can do tic-tac-toe. What you are left with? 10 into 5 into 3. 10 into 5 is 50. 50 into 3, 150. 150 what? Inches square. That's it. So, what I'm seeing is some of you are saying me, my area is inches. It is not inches. Your area cannot be in single power of the unit. It has to be always square of the unit. Okay? Yeah? Am I making sense? Everybody? I know. Yeah. Same thing here. This guy also, Kite also uses the same formula. Guys, don't get tempted to talk. We have only 2 minutes left for the class and we have kids joining from the next group. So let's make use of the time. Area of a kite is also using the same formula. Diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by 2. Do we have the value of both the diagonals? Yes. That means we can calculate. What is the length of the first diagonal? 15 centimeter. What is the length of second diagonal? 12 centimeter divided by 2. You will do the same thing. Centimeter into centimeter will become centimeter square. Write it down. Now 15 into 12 by 2. 15 into 12 by 2. Again time to play. 15 you can write as 5 into 3 and 12 you can write as 6 into 2 divided by 2. That many centimeters square. Time to play. This 2 and this 2 tic-tac-toe. What you are left with? 5 into 3 into 6. 5 into 3 is 15. 15 times 6 is 90. Or you can calculate 5 times 6 is 30. 30 into 3 is 90. 90 centimeters square. If you're not getting a square, you're ignoring the unit.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense to you? Watch the video, then only it will make sense to you. So now you have extra work to accomplish. I did not do anything different. I just used the formula, plugged in the value, did the calculation. And I will keep on repeating this thing if I do 5 more problems. So, if something did not ring the bell, that's okay, that happens. So you have to watch the video of the class. That is the sole purpose of me making the video or recording myself. I know my face is not very photogenic, but I'm still making the video, not for you guys to stare at my face, but to see what I'm doing on the board. Alright? Yeah? With that being said, I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of the evening and I will send the assignment. I want you guys to get your hands dirty by practicing problems because that is my new message to you all. I love dirty hands. Alright? Have fun.
Bye.
Bye-bye.